Tao Hua witnessed with her own eyes the brutal killing of Qing Tai. Qing Tai, the loyal maidservant who had always stayed by Jiang Tao Hua's side, fell into the hands of Empress Lu. With her unyielding and defiant nature, she was mercilessly beaten by Empress Lu's men. Watching Qing Tai suffer such torment pierced Tao Hua's heart like a blade, yet she dared not act rashly. When Tao Hua finally managed to return to rescue Qing Tai, she saw with her own eyes Qing Tai being stabbed grievously by Empress Lu's subordinates and pushed into the lake. Fortunately, Qing Tai was saved just in time by Jiang Tao Hua and Shen Ziyi. Knowing how important Qing Tai was to the princess, Shen Ziyi immediately summoned the most skilled imperial physician to tend to her wounds. Qing Tai had suffered severe internal injuries from the sharp blade, and her external wounds had become infected after being submerged in water for so long. The imperial physician had to concoct several complex remedies just to keep her clinging to life. It was only after lying unconscious for 3 or 4 days that Qing Tai slowly opened her eyes. By then, Jiang Tao Hua had already regained her lost memories. For Qing Tai's safety, she decided to leave her behind in the general's manor while she herself resolutely returned to the third prince's residence to continue uncovering Empress Lu's next move. Worried, Shen Ziyi tried his best to stop her. Now that they have already targeted Qing Tai, if you return to the third prince's manor, how will you explain everything to him? Though Tao Hua had recovered her memory, she deliberately feigned ignorance before Shen Ziyi. If he were to discover that she had regained her memories, he would surely try to keep her from leaving. At that point, it would become even more difficult for her to approach Mu Wuyin again. In her heart, Tao Hua thought that it was best if she and Shen Ziyi remained as strangers. And so, she returned once more to the third prince's manor, stepping straight into peril upon peril. After her mother's passing, Jiang Tao Hua and her younger brother were forced to live in the cold palace. Relying solely on each other to survive, learning every skill they had under the tutelage of the national preceptor. In that forsaken palace, the strong bullied the weak. Palace servants tormented the princess and her brother. The national preceptor thus arranged for 2 sisters skilled in martial arts to protect them. The elder sister was named Lu Zhou, and the younger one was Qing Tai. They were not only mistress and servants, but also companions who supported one another through every hardship. Sadly, Lu Zhou lost her life while shielding Tao Hua, leaving only Qing Tai to accompany the princess to Nanqi. That is why Tao Hua vowed to protect Qing Tai with all her heart, never wanting her to share the tragic fate of her elder sister. For the two of them had long since come to regard each other as family.